You heard in the text that Cheryl read so beautifully that Paul felt he was being poured out as a libation. Libations are as old as humankind. Particularly what we have the remnants of, most of us as African American people, is West African traditions, but they actually are located in Kemet, in ancient Egypt, and this philosophy of Ma'at that was about creatures and creation all getting along well. So here we have probably a little bit of a messy libation thing that's going to happen right here. We gather at this moment as a people who believe in Ma'at, the harmony, balance, and unity of the cosmos that happens when we build beautiful relations among the creatures and creation.
We gather as God's children who know God is love. We are love in the flesh, like our brother Jesus, who lived a life of compassion and care, even for those who were his enemies. We gather believing in the Holy Spirit, the holy breath, the comforter, the animator of our lives, and the inspiration for a just world. The breathed-in presence of God with us and within us. We gather at this moment convinced that neither death, nor life, nor angels, nor rules, nor things present, nor things to come, nor powers, nor height, nor depth, nor anything in all creation will be able to separate us from God's love, which makes all of us one.
We gather at this moment, understanding that faith is the assurance of things hoped for, the conviction of things not seen. We gather having come over a way that with tears has been watered. We gather in the shadow of the resilience and in the power of their resistance, the resistance of our ancestors.
We gather at this moment mindful of the 7 principles of African communal life: umoja, unity; kujichagulia, self-determination; ujima, collective work and responsibility; ujamaa, cooperative economics; nia, purpose; kuumba, creativity; imani, faith.
We gather at this moment knowing that the unity of community includes our ancestors, the living and the not yet born. We gather at this moment to pour cool, healing water upon the earth in honor of our ancestors. This water represents prophetic healing, prosperity, and the living waters that flow from a spring of water gushing up to abundant life.
We pour these libations in gratitude for our ancestors who built civilizations, survived the horrors of the Middle Passage, stayed faithful to the ethic of love even though enslaved, who maintained their dignity in the face of physical and psychic violence, who lived, laughed, loved, and who gave us life. We ask forgiveness for the things that we have done that hurt or disappointed our ancestors. We forgive our ancestors for the things that they did that hurt or disappointed us.
We realize that our life on this earth is fleeting, and soon those who are not yet born will stand here and pour libations to us. The prophet Isaiah reminds us that God will pour water on the thirsty land and streams on the dry ground. God will pour spirit upon our descendants and blessing on our offspring. We thank God for this promise. We stand on and trust this promise.
We accept our responsibility and rededicate ourselves to live lives that are praise to the glory of God, that honor our ancestors, that create a better world for the generations to come. In the name of God, we name our ancestors.
Name your people.
Name them.
Bernadette, Aurelie,
Henry, La Merci, Gontran,
Paula,
Luella,
Petrus,
actress. Shay.
Ashe.
Ashe.
Therefore, since we are surrounded by so great a cloud of witnesses, let us also lay aside every weight, and let us run with perseverance the race that is set before us, looking to our brother Jesus, the Afro-Semitic rabbi who taught us how to live, to love, to survive, and to thrive by faith in our Baba, our Abba, our God.
Go in peace. Be faithful. Resist. Ashe.
Ashe, Ashe.